everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. It's the Los Angeles Clippers taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. Here are the five for the Clippers. We've got McAdoo. George is out there with Paul. Then there's Brand, and it's Leonard in at the 3 slot. Outside, George. Pass to McAdoo. Outside, Leonard. Clock at 4. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant.
So smooth. The little pump fake, get the defender in the air. As if Leonard wasn't hard enough to cover, he's adding that to his game.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. A free throw good from Kawhi Leonard.
Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really helped make an impact on that end.
So he gets them both.
You could tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Outside Bryant. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Inside, here's Johnson, and it's Johnson with the jam.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And George, here we go. And McAdoo kicks to Brand. A 3 from Leonard. And it's Shaq with the rebound. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a 3-point game. Here's Shaq. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Brand outside. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. West against George. West outside. Outside O'Neal. Abdul-Jabbar finds Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Outside Kobe. And the 3 off target.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the 3-point lane.
Outside, George. Pass to Brand. Over Abdul-Jabbar.
And beyond the obvious physical skill, Kareem just has a great understanding for the game. Times his move perfectly to get that shot. And how fun is it watching Kobe take flight? His throwdowns are downright ridiculous.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Leonard on the wing, defended by Bryant. Shoots a fader. It's good.
And Kawhi Leonard will gladly take that look.
Lakers leading by 5. Outside, Kobe. West outside. O'Neal sets the screen for West. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Ryan against Leonard. Bryant right side. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Johnson and Magic Johnson with the slam.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Down low. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Bryant dishes to O'Neal. Back to Bryant. AT that time from Leonard.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Now here's Leonard. There's a screen. Pulls from the top of the key.
I like to see Leonard's ability to dish the ball off the screen and roll. It's becoming a huge advantage for this team.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Johnson. To the paint. Here's O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
O'Neal is a force of nature. And once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
Now, here is George. Nothing on the board. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Los Angeles.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Yeah, getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
And George drops them both.
You know, Paul George, really a true two-way player in the NBA. He gives you so much on both ends, so you get all-star value offensively and defensively.
Now here's Johnson. Right side, Bryant. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Kawhi Leonard. Lakers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
At the line for Los Angeles, Kobe Bryant.
Shoot 2.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Clippers trail by 6. To the middle, stolen by O'Neal. Bryant looking around. There's the 3. Again, the miss by the Lakers. Bryant's gone 2 for 5 tonight. Leonard inside, fended by West. Leonard with the bucket. Leonard's got 6.
Kawhi like a robot out there just shrugging off the contact. Beep, boop, bop, bop.
Back to Johnson. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Shaq. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 6.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
And the Clippers call time here. Baylor, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Freeze checked in for the Clippers. Drives to the hoop. Kicks it out to Leonard. Launches it. Bangs home the trifecta.
Nice teamwork. The right guy ends up with the ball in his hands, and Kawhi finishes that possession.
Outside, Kobe. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Here's McAdoo. Outside, Leonard. Shot clock at 6. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
That trip was going nowhere. Credit Leonard staying calm in the face of the shot clock.
Johnson kicks to O'Neal. Johnson with a screen on Brand. Back to Johnson. And there's the drive. Here's Shaq. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. O'Neal's got 8 points.
It's just hard guarding O'Neal in general, but when he's working in the pick and roll, it's almost impossible.
Paul is screen on Shaq. Back to Paul. There's the pick. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. Los Angeles leading by 3. Outside for Kobe. From outside, off the mark. Here's Los Angeles now. Paul passes to Free. Here's Leonard. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
You can't be reckless guarding Kawhi Leonard. He feels out defenders so well and exploits them when they overcommit.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Leonard. LeBron's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. And the Clippers making a switch here. Leonard hits them both. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Outside, Kobe. James sets the screen for Bryant. From beyond the arc and then some. Kobe's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Lakers.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Manning. Here's Free. Just 5 to shoot. Los Angeles with another miss.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play. Here's
Leonard. Rebounded by Elgin Baylor. Lakers leading by 4. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. An emphatic LU jam.
And this is why Shaq's teammates lob it up for him. They trust him to finish that alley-oop.
To the inside, McAdoo. It's blocked by Shaq. That's in coming off an assist from Johnson. Shaq's got 12.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And, you know, beyond all the things Baylor gives you, he's an entertainer out on the floor. The acrobatics we see, something spectacular from this guy almost every game.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break.
And he can't get the first one. The Lakers making a switch here. Abdul-Jabbar is checked in. And then for the Clippers, Jordan comes in for McAdoo. And it's Harper in for Leonard. Clippers trail by 9. Inside, O'Neal with the steal. Kobe against Paul. Outside, Bryant. Here's James. Here's Baylor. Sinks the triple. And the Lakers lead by 12.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart, the other one playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
1:56 left in the first. James, the pass to O'Neal. Outside Baylor. Back to Bryant. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And stolen by James. Elgin Baylor on the wing. He's guarded by Harper. Baylor can't get it to go.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
1:06 left to play in the first quarter. No one near James as he lets it go. Good, and Abdul-Jabbar gets the assist.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Now here's Kobe. 9 points in the game so far. To the paint. Here's O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
And the big guy is doing big things offensively. O'Neal knows his team counts on him to rack up points.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
To the middle, and it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Goodrich is checked in for the Lakers.
The fourth team. Now into the lineup, your Lakers. Number 25, Gail Goodrich.
And here is Los Angeles now. They trail by 16. Paul passes to Harper. Will it go? And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on LeBron James.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Clippers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
And Harper drops them both. There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter. Ball against Goodrich. Abdul-Jabbar in the corner. O'Neal outside. Here's Baylor. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. We've got more in store for you right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Clippers trail by 14. Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. They've got Harper. He's out there with Free. Jordan is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Manning in at the 4. And there's the call on James. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Baylor against Free. Jordan, a screen on Baylor. Kicks it out to Leonard. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. From the wing. Good on that shot. And with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Harper.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's James. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Great D that time from Leonard. Lobs it up for Jordan. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. A nice shot by Jordan.
Not allowing the defense to cover him or alter his shot there was DeAndre Jordan getting to the rim.
Goodrich passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Worthy. Here's the floater. Here's Free. Scoreless thus far. Leonard draws the double. Pass to Manning. Outside Harper. And here's Leonard. Clock at 6. The jump hook. And no good. Trying to use the glass. And Worthy has got it here for Los Angeles. Down low. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And Kareem throws it down.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
Harper the pass to Free. Outside Leonard. Kawhi drills the three-pointer.
And that's what you want to see. Good fundamental sound basketball with the bounce pass.
Goodrich against Harper. Left side, Abdul-Jabbar. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Harper. Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2. Los Angeles leading by 9. Back to Worthy. Worthy drawing the double team. Goodrich kicks to James. Right side, Abdul-Jabbar. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Jordan's got 6 rebounds in the game. James against Leonard. Leonard draws the double. To the paint, here's Harper. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And Los Angeles with some changes. Kobe's checked in for Baylor. And West subs in for Goodrich. And then for Los Angeles, Chris Kaman's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Paul George comes in for Free. And Paul subbed in for Harper. LeBron, good.
When LeBron's shooting like that, nothing you can do defensively.
Ball against West. Outside, George. A 3 from Leonard. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. To the inside. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. And here's George for 3. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 rebounds in this game. Kobe finishing the break.
And he anticipated the play, and Kobe finished it on the other end.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Now here's LeBron. He has 5. Inside. got Kobe in close.
Inside the paint, Bryant is just as much trouble. He's practically a sure thing from in close.
Outside Leonard. It's George on the wing. Paul outside. Pass to Manning. 5 to shoot. Leonard from deep three-point land. They get the rebound. Kaman misses the baby hook. Los Angeles leading by 11. And it's West in the corner. The three-pointer no good.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Abdul-Jabbar with the steal. West outside. Outside Worthy. Pass to LeBron. Fires for three. James connects from deep.
Showing some range. LeBron more than capable of hurting you from deep.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
And the Lakers with some changes. Baylor comes in for Worthy. And it's Johnson in for James. And the Clippers making a change here as well. McAdoo's checked in. Johnson with the block. Pass to Baylor. Abdul-Jabbar trying to free himself up. Ryan against George. Now here's Leonard. Here's McAdoo. Leonard looking over the floor. Kaman sets a screen for Leonard. Good on the shot. Leonard's got 8 points in the quarter.
And Leonard, a three-level scorer as well as an offensive anchor for this team.
Bryant outside. Over George. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Kobe's got 15.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Leonard finds Paul. Kaman a screen on West. Paul against West. Another shot. The shot by Paul, no good. Lakers leading by 14. To the middle. And the dunk by Baylor.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
Now here's Paul. Still yet to score. McAdoo dishes to George. Drains it from beyond the arc.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And Baylor throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Paul. Outside Leonard. Launches a three. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Leonard's got 24 points.
Don't sleep on Kawhi's range. He'll burn you from down deep.
West passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Outside Baylor. From 12 feet out. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. McAdoo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And George kicks to Paul. George against Kobe. And it's Leonard, top of the key. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Los Angeles leading by 12. Outside, Kobe. Back to Baylor. Right side, Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to West, over McAdoo. And there's Jerry West on the assist by Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got 3 assists in the game. Now here's Paul. No scoring in this one. Outside Leonard. Down low, here's McAdoo. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Outside Baylor. Back to Kobe. A 3-ball. Rebounded by McAdoo. McAdoo's got 5 rebounds tonight. George with the ball. Baylor picks him up. Kicks it out to Paul. Kaman sets a screen for Paul. Pass to McAdoo. Now here's Leonard. 24 points for him. Shoots the 3. McAdoo tipped back in for 2. McAdoo's got 6 points.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
And what's unique about Baylor, he can score from a variety of angles and really good off of either shoulder. Just great extension and body control.
Back to Paul. West with the steal. Now the Lakers on the break. Rebounded by McAdoo. Clippers trail by 12. It's stolen by Johnson. To the paint. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Nader's checked in for Los Angeles. Harper comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
And that's what Paul does best, giving his man a great scoring opportunity.
And here is Los Angeles now after the Clippers pick up 2. Here's West. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Here's Nader. That's a 2 from Paul. Again, Los Angeles.
He's got that quick trigger when he needs it. CP3. That's like lightning.
West against Paul. Davis up top. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. It's hauled in by George. Clippers trail by 10. Pass to McAdoo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The most impressive thing about McAdoo is how diverse his game is. Attacking the rim, hitting jump shots. He's got a lot of ways to punish you.
The Clippers have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. That free throw, no good. O'Neal's checked in for Los Angeles. Abdul-Jabbar comes in for Davis. Elton Brand's checked in for Los Angeles. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Ron Harper. And the second free throw, good. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now here's Paul. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Magic Johnson picks one up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Clippers have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. 7 seconds left in the first half. Johnson surveying the floor. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Los Angeles going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Clippers trail by 10. They've got Bryant. O'Neal is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then there's West. And it's Johnson in at the 1. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Here's McAdoo. There's the pick. That's a 2 from Paul. And Shaq pulls it down. Shaq's got his 6th rebound on the night. And here's Kobe from the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's McAdoo. Pass to George. Here's McAdoo, fended by West. They double him with West. McAdoo, the pass to Leonard. Just 2 to shoot, and the shot goes in. Leonard's got it back down to within single digits for the Clippers. Johnson outside. Now O'Neal. And here's Kobe. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Brand's got 4 rebounds now tonight. George against West. Paul outside. Pass to Leonard. Brand, a screen on Kobe. And it's Leonard missing. And so it's West with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Johnson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Lakers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
First team foul. At the line for 2, Magic Johnson.
And he knocks down the first one. And he makes both free throws.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
McAdoo inside. O'Neal's there. Brand passes to George. Oh, Leonard in position. Stolen by O'Neal. Pass to West. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in. West has got 6.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Here's Johnson. And Magic Johnson with the slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And the Clippers call time here. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Leonard on the wing, guarded by Kobe. Shoots over Kobe. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Lakers leading by 14. To the inside. Stolen by Brand. Leonard dishes to Paul. Not going to go that time. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Ball against Johnson. And Shaq with the slam.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Now here's Paul. And that time, also a missed shot. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third.
And you look at all the things this man brings to the game. The focus, the resolve, a winner's mindset. I mean, there's a reason why they call him the logo.
The Lakers have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he makes both from the line. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
I mean, it's impossible right now to think about a defender not going for that kind of fake from Chris Paul.
Shoot 2.
Free throw good, Paul.
And Paul is truly the prototypical point guard. He's got a high IQ, takes care of the ball, and he prioritizes setting up his teammates.
And so he hits both. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Abdul-Jabbar outside. Pass to West. Johnson against Paul. Right side, O'Neal. Out to West. And it's sent back by George.
Known as a tough defender, George, so good at reading shooters and getting to those shot attempts.
Clippers trail by 18. Brand outside. Pass to Leonard. It's blocked by Shaq. They get it back. McAdoo misses.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
And Elton Brand pulls it down. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And I like the subtle adjustment he made to create a little space for that one.
Yeah, that's an awesome finish there for sure. Not allowing that big guy to have his way or alter the shot.
At the line for 1.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good, McAdoo. Lakers leading by 15. Abdul-Jabbar on the wing. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Kobe passes to O'Neal. The Lakers moving the ball around. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Rebounded by McAdoo. McAdoo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Over in the corner, Paul. Drops one in from the wing. Paul's got 7 points.
Deceptive speed from Paul there. You never know what he's going to do.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the NBA has split its draft into 2 days. The league's executive VP and head of operations, Joe Dumars, says rosters have expanded and you're seeing a larger influx in talent, a lot of times from the second round. This format will do justice to those slept-on players. Kevin?
Yeah, good stuff, D.A. Some Hall of Famers from that second round, for sure.
The defense has got to cover Bryant everywhere. Otherwise, he'll just keep finding looks whenever he wants.
Brand outside. Johnson against Paul. Pass to Leonard. 5 on the clock. It's rebounded by Bryant.
He's getting good looks on the floor, but he simply cannot bury anything right now. He's got to stay confident, though, because everyone knows he can hit those shots.
They grab their own miss. O'Neal misses. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 15-point game. Pass to McAdoo. Outside for George. Brand sets a screen for George. Paul with the ball, covered by Johnson. Paul's shot is off. Lakers leading by 15. Here's West. And again, the Lakers no good.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Now Leonard. Jerry West missing from long range. Leonard with no one around. Nails the wide open jump shot. Leonard's got 28 points for the game.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him. But again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
Clippers trail by 13. Outside, George. Brand against Abdul-Jabbar. Outside, Leonard takes a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Leonard's got 31 points.
Oh, textbook there by Brand on the pass. Spotting an open teammate and just getting it to him in rhythm.
Timeout called the Lakers. Baylor, he's checked in for West. And the Clippers with a change here, too. Freeze checked in. Ball against Johnson. Outside, Kobe. Johnson against Paul. 6 to shoot. And Shaq with the slam.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Los Angeles leading by 12. Johnson, the pass to Bryant. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Brand's got 8 rebounds in this game. Paul kicks to Brand. And Leonard has it in the corner. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. And so it's the Lakers with it. They led by as many as 18 points. Inside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
And he makes the first. Los Angeles making a switch here. James is checked in. And both free throws good for Abdul-Jabbar. Clippers trail by 14. Pass to McAdoo. Here's Free. Paul, right side. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Here's Free. Hasn't made one yet. 6 on the shot clock. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Los Angeles leading by 12. O'Neal sets the screen for Johnson. Johnson draws the double. Bryant has the open look. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. Kobe's got 5 points in the quarter.
And you talk about pure scorers, Kobe is near the top of that list. This guy makes it look easy with all that talent.
Releases. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Bryant's got 22 points. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out of transition.
And all game long, they've been finding blocks. Their focus on strong rim protection has helped stifle the opposing team's offense.
And Kareem throws it down.
He is just always a step ahead of the defense. Magic runs this offense with absolute precision.
Grant. Los Angeles with another miss. And here's the Lakers. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. The kick out to O'Neal. Back to Kobe. And a little luck that time, but it drops. He's got 24.
A nice set there, making it easy for Bryant. He had that lined up all the way.
Pass to McAdoo.
Hey, yo, right here.
Outside Leonard from the arc. And he's good on the 3-ball. Leonard's got 34 points.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Count that one. And the Lakers lead by 20.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Free against Kobe. Free can't get it to go. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 15-5 run here. O'Neal looking around. Bryant inside. Free defending. Clippers trail by 20.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Outside Leonard. Shoots over Kobe. And it's in. Oh, wow. He nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with a wristwatch there. He knew the time, he executed.
Kobe Bryant getting it done for the Los Angeles Lakers. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. We'll return shortly. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And here is Los Angeles now. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. Paul out there with Free. Then it's Paul George. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Manning in at the 4.
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
Kobe against Free. Shoots over Bryant. Free can't get it to go. Lakers leading by 20. To the paint. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Here's West.
How about Chris Paul just in the right position, so smart on both ends of the floor?
And it's West missing. Here's George. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First team foul. Shooting for Paul George. At the line for shooting.
Free throw good, Paul George. No good on the second free throw. And so it's West with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. They have a 19-point lead. And it's blocked. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Worthy outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Mikan. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
There's little the 6'10 George Mikan doesn't do on the floor. He does lots of scoring. He hauls in rebounds. Everything you could ask of a big man.
First one falls for him. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. They set the pick. George with the ball. Picked up by Kobe.
Big-time swat, LeBron James making his presence felt.
To the middle, and stolen by Jordan. And now the fast break. George with the ball. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, Worthy with the block. In the corner, it's Bryant. Tipped away. It's off his leg. And it's being called a kickball. And the Clippers making a change here. Harper's checked in.
Number 4, Ron Harper.
And the Lakers with possession here. Bryant inside. He's guarded by Harper. George against James. Just 5 on the clock. Softly drops in the floater.
And so deft with the floater. LeBron's got so many tricks up his sleeve.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second team. At the line for the Clippers, Danny Manning. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Baylor, he's checked in for the Lakers. Good on both. Lakers leading by 21. West, right side. Here's Mikan, guarded by Jordan. And it's Bryant missing.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Pass to Jordan. Down low. Here's George. Drops in the layup for 2.
That's good defense, but like we say, better offense as Paul George doesn't even think about the kick out. He wants to get those points.
Now here's West. Mikan passes to Bryant. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And Baylor throws it down.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Ball against West. To the inside from 6 away. Manning with the bucket. Manning's got 4 points in the quarter.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
West passes to Worthy. Outside for Kobe. Lakers working the ball around now. Releases from 15. No good from West. Clippers trail by 19. Inside. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Yeah, how many times do we see highlights like this? DeAndre Jordan loves bringing the hammer.
West outside. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Los Angeles making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in. Elton Brand's checked in for Los Angeles.
At the line for 1, Jerry West.
Clippers with the ball. Ball looking over the floor. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Here's West. Here's Baylor. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Wow, what you can do when you're that strong and graceful. Just tremendous hang time for a big man. And, of course, Baylor converts a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Now, here's George. Over Baylor. George, no good. Lakers leading by 22. To the middle. Here's Bryant. And finish off by Bryant.
Leaping up to the rim, Bryant sees the opening and does not hesitate to attack.
George against Baylor. George passes to Jordan. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Baylor. And it's Johnson in for Bryant. And then for Los Angeles, McAdoo is checked in for Jordan. And Kawhi Leonard subbed in for Chris Paul. Shaq with the screen. To the paint. Shot clock at 6. Now Leonard. Down low. Stolen by Worthy. West outside. Pass to Johnson. O'Neal a screen on Leonard. Left side, O'Neal. West against Harper. From downtown. West misses. Harper against West. Poked away. West with the steal. Looking to get back on track here. And that's 2 points on the layup. West has got 9 points here in the second half.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Kind of get a team defensively on their heels, and if you can keep pushing and keep attacking, they'd never find some kind of defensive balance to help slow you down.
Now here's Worthy. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. And finished off by O'Neal.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
George against Worthy. Abdul-Jabbar with the steal. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
At the line for 2, Magic Johnson.
First free throw is good. Chris Paul's checked in for the Clippers. Both good from the line that time. Here's Leonard. Brand sets a screen for Leonard. Over James. Not enough on that one as it misses.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Here's Leonard. Following the basket by LeBron James. To the middle, here's McAdoo. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Los Angeles. Pass to Shaq. That shot misses. Great D that time from Brand. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
George with the ball. Back to Leonard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Brand sets a screen for Leonard over LeBron. It's good from the top of the key. Leonard's got 38 points.
And herein lies the problem with trying to defend Leonard, his versatility. You take one thing away, he hurts you with another.
O'Neal finds Johnson. Shaq with a screen on George. Inside, O'Neal throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one is on Brand.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. Shaq capable of bringing down the entire basket.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Lakers. Cooper comes in for Magic Johnson.
Shaquille O'Neal. Shooting 1.
Well, sending Shaq to the line here is, on paper, the smart foul, but O'Neal might just make them regret it.
Outside, George. Back to Paul. And here's Leonard from three. It's rebounded by O'Neal. O'Neal's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. And here is LeBron. And it's Cooper missing.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
And it's the Lakers' ball. Here's LeBron, and the bank shot is good.
I know the defense wants to back off James, but if LeBron's on like that, maybe not the best plan.
Paul dishes to George. Pass to Leonard, takes the three. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Leonard's got 5 points in the quarter.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
It's George on the wing. Brand up top. He's guarded by Davis. Here's Leonard. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
That's the power and strength he brings. Kawhi able to absorb the contact. I'm not even sure he felt it and still knocks it down.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Worthy comes in for LeBron. And it's Baylor in for Cooper.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one misses. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 20-7 run. Goodrich passes to Davis. Over Paul. And that one's good by Davis.
Good focus from AD. Doesn't let the defender throw him off.
Outside Leonard. Back to Paul. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists now in this one.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Now here's Goodrich. Pass to Shaq. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. O'Neal's got 15 points here in the second half.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Here's Leonard. Excellent defense from Worthy. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Baylor passes to Goodrich. Screen by O'Neal. Goodrich kicks to Baylor. No good with the triple. McAdoo, the pass to Paul. To the paint. Pass to George. Fires the three. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Over in the corner, Paul. Here's McAdoo. He's guarded by Davis. Nice shot by McAdoo.
Now, I don't know if you would consider this, but he's got such a nice touch around the rim. Maybe you foul him there?
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge,